Today's topic from English Daily News is U.S. McDonald's now hiring 14-year-olds. Date September 13th, 2021. The level is a 6, which means it's an intermediate. The topic is related to economy and business, one of my favorite topics. Exercise number 1, vocabulary. Hire. To give someone a job. Example sentence. We are looking to hire a new head of sales. Ease. Hey, similar to easy, right? Did you catch that? To make or become less difficult, painful, etc. One more person on our team would greatly ease our workload. Shortage. A state in which there is not enough of something. There is currently a shortage of jobs. Currently, from what I know, there's a shortage of employees right now in the U.S. Minimum. At least or smallest amount possible, required, recorded, etc. Most people at fast food restaurants only make minimum wage. Debate, a formal discussion in which different opinions are presented, an argument about a particular topic involving many people. In class, we had a long debate on that issue. Have you ever been in debate class? I have. Condition, the circumstances in which people live, work, etc. Working conditions at my office are quite stressful. What about the working conditions in your office? All right, exercise number 2. Article. U.S. McDonald's now hiring 14-year-olds. A McDonald's in the U.S. needs workers so badly that it's asking 14 and 15-year-olds to apply. Crazy. The fast food restaurant, which is in the city of Medford in Southern Oregon, even put a sign out front saying, now hiring 14 and 15-year-olds. That is so interesting. I can't believe it's reached that point in the U.S. After the easing of COVID-19 restrictions in the U.S., many restaurants and other businesses have not been able to find enough staff. Heather Coleman, who runs the restaurant, told Business Insider that in her family's 40-year history of managing different McDonald's, they've never seen such a shortage of employees. Man, that's wild. Coleman tried increasing the minimum wage to $15 an hour, but that didn't work. However, after welcoming the younger age group, she received 25 job applications in 2 weeks. Earlier this year, an Ohio Burger King also put up a sign that said, do you have a 14 or 15-year-old? Do they need a job? We'll hire them. This caused a lot of debate on social media, with many people saying that instead of hiring younger people, the company should pay more or make working conditions better. Wow. Of course they would say that. Under U.S. law, 14 and 15-year-olds can work for up to 3 hours a day during the week and up to 8 hours a day on weekends and holidays. During long school holidays, they're allowed to work up to 40 hours per week. I had no idea. However, while the U.S. national minimum wage is $7.25, people under 20 are allowed to be paid just $4.25 an hour for their first 90 days at work. $4.25? All right, exercise number 3. Questions. Number 1. Where is Heather Coleman's McDonald's restaurant located? Take a couple of seconds, think about it. Where was it located? Number 2. Question number 2. How many hours per day can 14 and 15-year-olds work during school holidays in the U.S.? Pretty sure I remember. Do you remember? Number 3. What is the minimum wage in the U.S.? That's a good question. It was quite low. Do you remember what it was? Exercise number 4. Discussion. Number 1. What are your thoughts on Heather Coleman's decision to ask 14 and 15-year-olds to apply at her restaurant? What do you think? Number 2, did you have an after school or holiday job when you were a teenager? Go ahead and answer the question. So for me, I did have a holiday job, and I had an after school job all year in high school because I had an after school work program where I got credited to go to work starting at 12 o'clock. So that means I had a half day every day my senior year, and I got to go to work and get paid and get a credit for working hard, which was so cool. It was like one of the best things I could have done. Number 3, are 14 and 15-year-olds allowed to work full-time in your country? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. What's like the working age? Can you be 14, 15 working in McDonald's or some sort of restaurant? I know each country is different. We have different rules and policies, like, drinking ages, smoking ages, what's considered to be an adult, how old do you need to be to work? Go ahead and answer. Let me know in the comments about your country and what's the legal limit, what's the age. All right, number 4. What is the minimum wage where you live? Do you think it should be raised? All right, the minimum wage where I live now, currently, which is Thailand, it is quite low, especially when inflation is increasing so rapidly. So, what about where you live? Go ahead and put any of your answers. If you feel like you want to let me know in the comments or let others know, leave it below, definitely. Number 5, have you seen any job ads recently that attracted your interest? Exercise number 5, further discussion. Question 1, has your company ever had trouble finding applicants? Number 2, if you are an employer, what qualities would you look for when hiring people and why? Number 3, when was the last time you had a job interview? How did you prepare for it? What advice would you give to a friend who's preparing for a job interview? Number 5, I'd rather interview 50 people and not hire anyone than hire the wrong person. Jeff Bezos. What do you make of this statement? How do you feel about what he says? All right, that's it for today's topic. I will see you guys in the future. Take care. Subscribe to the channel, click that like button, and that way you can follow and click the notification for the bell icon.